Hello and welcome to Top of the World. Today I've got to plough myself down a remote forest road. This road got closed in October. It's now beginning of May. How am I doing? Didn't know whether to bring the plough or the bucket or what to bring, and we're quite a long way from our base, so I brought the bucket and I've been ploughing myself left and right to try and clear the road. We've got to get in there because all that wood that I took down a couple of weeks ago, I'd have thought this road would have melted off by now, and it's not. It's still, I don't know, 2.5 feet of wet snow, and we're due some warm temperatures, so I thought if I could get in here and get the top off, I can get in here with the 4-wheel drive tractor and start collecting all my wood. And I say I can get in here, why couldn't you just come in here with your 4-wheel drive, Simon? Too deep. Way too deep. So I've basically ploughed my way into the end of the road, and I've got to go down to that sign and then turn up there, and then we're quite a ways up that road. We are quite a ways. This has gone soft. When we was here 2 weeks ago, cut down all the trees, we went across the top of it. You can see where I went. Now it's pretty much soft all the way through, even when I get down to the ground. Have I still got a hard layer down there? Yeah, I have. But it is coming up relatively easily. I just think that was too much for the plough, and so I'm doing it this way. One of my concerns, and it's the same concern as I always have, but more so here, is I don't know this road, as in I don't know this road at all. This is the first time me driving anything down the road. I've walked it, obviously, a few weeks ago. Before that, never been here. So, I'm not exactly sure where the edges of the road are, which, you know, is always a bit of a problem. So, we've got a good guideline by the snow there. But as I've explained before, if you drop a wheel in the ditch, you're in trouble. So we got to negotiate this corner. So I've come down there. I'll obviously leave that just in case somebody silly wants to snowmobile up there now, but I mean we're pretty much done. Now, as I said before, the camera doesn't show the hill justice, but that's the uphill struggle now. If I do it like that, it doesn't look like there's a hill there at all. But anyway, so we've got about am I a third of the way in? Well, no, probably not, maybe a quarter of the way in. Can we see where I've got to get to? No, not really. A long way. Might have bitten off more than I could chew there. Turned out pretty much like they said it would. I don't know how warm it is, but it's warm. You can no longer see where we've come from. Where I finally made it to the boundary marker. That post there, that's the boundary marker. And there's my trees, or some of them. So now we've got to go up to the top of that hill up there, which again, camera doesn't do the hills justice. Inclines, declines. That's a big hill I'll come up, and I've got to push up the hill, so that's been a bit of a struggle. I've just dipped the tank on the old girl to make sure we're all right. We're plenty. I'm running her a little over tick over, so she's good on fuel. And now I can't push any of the snow this way, so I've got to push all the snow this way into the ditch. I'm not quite sure how that's gonna. I've tried that several times. That's not gone well, but anyway, that's what I've got to try and do. And then I've got to try and clear to the edge of the road the best I can, so that I can get in here with a crane and start lifting these out. Anyway, there we go. So how are we doing? Well, you can see now it's dripping. So I don't know if we're in double digits yet. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so yet. But how long has it taken to get here? 4 hours. 4 hours and 1 battery. So now I'm on my last battery, which is my phone battery. And of course I need my phone for emergency calls, so I've got to be a little careful as to how much I'm filming now, which is why I haven't filmed. Anyway, you've seen how I do it. And it's quite wet now, all of this. The snow level I'm down to has been on the floor since late October. And we're now, I think it's the 30th of April. So you can see that the depth of snow there, it's not going to melt anytime soon. So whilst, yeah, I'm spending money, more money and time to get in and get these out, I've got no choice now. You know, this is the fastest way to do it. I could be another month before this melts and I can just drive up the road, whereas with the temperatures that are forecast today and over the next 3 days, well, let's hope this don't turn into ice, because that's going to be a really interesting trip down once we're full of logs, right? Anyway, let's not think about that. You can see how high we are. That's top of another mountain over there. So we're quite a ways up. We are quite a ways up. And that there, that's the final ridge up to the top of this ridge. We'll have another cup of coffee and then we'll do our final stretch. Maybe that's another hour to get up to there, and then we have to do a turning circle, so we take a turn around and then we're ready to go back. So that's 6 hours 15 minutes to get to where I left the yard at 0800 a little before, to get here, to clear all this way up here and to clear myself a turning circle. So that's going to allow me to come straight up the hill now, do a big sweep round, and then I can load on the way down. So that's it, all we got to do is get ourselves back out of here. So you can see this wedge much better now. I don't know how much further up that goes, but we're nearly at the top of it. I had no idea. Like I say, I've never been down this road before, never been here. So I think we've done all right. Did I have a moment? Just the one. And it wasn't a bad moment, it was just a moment. You know, a little bit of poo came out, put the bucket on the floor, eased myself backwards, moment over. But we're a bit tight down there through the trees, so anyway. Okay. I'm going to hold you on the way back down. You know, I've tried to do that before, and it ain't always great, but I'll do what I can. We're leaning right over. Anyway, okay, that's where I had that moment. You can see quite clearly there the edge of the road where I went off it. So because I've not been up here, you don't know the makeup of the road. Most roads just slightly bend over and then go down into the ditch. For whatever reason on this side here, it just stops and there's the ditch. Anyway, we did all right. We didn't turn it over yet. We're not out of it, but we haven't turned it over yet. See already they won't come through. That's starting to melt, and you can see the gravel. I think I need to go down here again before we start down here. It's painfully slow, or it seems painfully slow. It's a lot quicker than we came up here. corner there. We're going to go round the corner. I can't remember. No, I'm pretty sure that's the end. I've got to turn the corner then down to the main road. There we go, tarmac. Thank you all for watching. Remember, of course, if you like the content, give it a thumbs up so that other people get to enjoy the content. And good job. What's that taken? I don't know, 6.5, 7 hours. But what it has done is it has allowed me access now to all that wood. And I'm pretty sure, because I dipped the tank on the way up, we probably only used about 10 litres of diesel. It's at 2.5 gallons. So there we go. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.